Yeah.
Before Avarice's death, she casts a banishment spell trying to delay Valin's attempt to open the waterfall. Valin is midway through her reciting of the rhyme of the Frost Maiden to open up the waterfall, and her attention being diverted away from the combat in order to complete this incantation delays her from getting her counterspell off, and with a poof, she disappears for several seconds. When she reemerges, you see that even though she was wearing cold weather clothing and was bundled up for the elements, she comes back looking even colder than what she was when she left. Literal ice dripping off her. Her face looks gaunt. She looks like she's lost weight. Big dark bags under her eyes. There's a moment's confusion before she rights her brain and gets right back into the incantation, just in time to watch Kuspilad and Zevelin turn Avarice, and she gets impaled through the guts and drops to the ground. They are now surrounded by Avarice's forces, their morale shaken, but they're still in the fight. With a swirling, dramatic effect, the aurora lights up the sky in greens and purples as Auril and her forces start to enter the battlefield. With a cold, dispassionate look, she takes in all her surroundings and begins advancing towards the party. First in the initiative order is Kuspilad. You have 3 rounds to survive before Valin can open the waterfall.
Okay. I'm going to do an attack action starting with number B over here.
Number B.
Number B. It's number B.
Number B.
This
And
boy.
B is a knight. Okay, good.
Yep, nighttime. And it's going to start by replacing the first attack with a shove.
Okay.
So it's an athletics against your athletics or your other thing.
Good stuff.
It's pretty bad, though.
9.
10, actually.
You win.
Hey.
Shove.
So I shove you 5 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonk the other bee that's over here. It's a different guy.
Bonk
with
away.
A spoon.
Una, by the way, you're on deck.
Spoon is 15 to hit a guy.
15 will not hit.
All right, that's fine. It still triggers mobile. Zev, do you think you're able to get out of here?
I can disengage and get out of there anytime I want.
Perfect. Boogly, 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 boogly. And I use mobile to get over here and hang out next to Una.
All right.
I think it's time to close ranks. We're in some trouble.
100%.
All right, is that all for Kus?
It is.
Goat?
The goat, greatest of all time, is going to hit D with his face.
He's going to hit the D with his face.
That's an 18 to hit that man with his face.
18 will hit.
Ah.
Roll.
18 will hit a D.
Hit that D footage. You can take 11 points of D's nuts.
Oh, fuck. All right. And then, all right, that was the D-skin?
That was the D skin.
The D-skin revolution?
I should
John
probably...
D-skinned.
I will start rotating out because we have like 7 A's over here. I'm going to replace a few as we go.
The idea here is that there are numbers that would be considered insurmountable for a force your size. Kaylee, can you do me a favor and reach my pencil, please? I can't. No, first.
Wow.
It hurts.
Wow, Brian.
It's not like that, you pervert. Just need something to write your damage with. Since you damaged my D. Alright, are you all set with your goat?
I am all set with my goat. I have now replaced most of the letters. There's only one couple sets to do.
Alright, excellent. Una, it's your turn, and then Avarice is on deck. Or not Avarice, Auril is on deck.
I am going to chop into Noldery Bastard.
Get him!
Chop, chop.
Ooh, that is a 28.
That's gonna hit.
She got a little warm. She got flames on the side of her face.
No, I looked down too quickly and got dizzy.
Heaving breaths.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage to Big Knoll, which I'm going to put in as BG. All right. Anything else for Una?
That's all I got.
All right. Surveilling the battlefield. Avarice is going to...
Die. She's dead.
Die. I keep saying Avarice. I mean Auril.
She takes after Jed.
You know what? She's going to do her Rogue One Darth Vader march onto the battlefield. 30 feet forward, her entire force.
It's 40.
Moving through an opponent is just basically square difficult terrain, right?
Only if you are a size smaller than them can you occupy their space.
Thank you. Now I know.
Yeah, unfortunately, to go the long way with these guys or shove somebody.
We need something
Like the Imperial March.
All right. That is it for Auril. She doesn't have an action at this range. Yeah. So a slow, methodical march towards the battlefield. Zeppelin, it is your turn, and then barbarians and monsters go.
Cool. So, bonus action disengage, dash, move like that, and order my shield guardian to just also disengage,
Okay.
and to just stand between us and them.
Sounds good.
Big beefy wall.
All right.
And that's pretty much it.
All right. Barbarians are going to do a collective arrow roll. Ones on the Josh side of the waterfall are shooting at Oriel.
Who's that, by the way?
That's a
Bird.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then
And
I'll move a little bit more back.
ones on my side of the waterfall are going to shoot at Knowles. So against Oriel.
wow. That guy gets promoted.
Let's see.
And headshot, and she's dead.
Yeah.
We win.
Campaign over.
And, well, specifically, he was shooting at the skeletons because they're giant and you can hit them from there.
Yeah.
And actually, the other side of the barbarians rolls even better. Is E a null? E looks like a null.
E is a null. It is a null that was fighting Sai last
All
session.
right.
I thought there was a flashlight man.
Flashlight man or
Yeah.
no.
And what letter is that null?
E.
For everyone.
Every null.
Hey,
Rated E for every null.
E takes 15 points of damage. I believe you can remove that null from the board.
Annulled.
Annihilated.
Annulled.
Annulled and void.
3 is knights and gnolls. Can you advance all those knights and gnolls onto the shield guardian, please?
Whoa. Okay. Completely surrounded. Am I going to get an attack of opportunity with the goat?
Sure.
Okay. It looks like one of them will have to stay and fight Nyantai. I don't think they can all go around. But my reaction, goat attack, is an 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Which one are you hitting, a gnoll or a knight?
We'll go with just a null.
Okay.
Null D, I think is the one I already hit once, so that's the guy we're going after.
Yep.
That's going to be 8 points of null
You can
smashing.
remove D from the board. D is
Yeah.
dead. D stands for dead.
D's nuts. Well, now there's space for this guy to get over here. There you go.
Shield guardian get attacked?
Not yet. That was the attack of opportunity
You got swarmed.
for moving.
Oh, I had him disengage.
Yeah, no.
these
He's
are-
taking an
this is
attack
their
of
turn.
opportunity because the bad guys are advancing on the shield guardian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the bad guy's turn.
They're surround and pound.
Yeah. All right. How many gnolls are there?
Oh boy. Well, we don't know who are Knolls and Knights, so you're going to have to adjudicate that, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys.
All right, 9. We'll say 5 gnolls, 4 knights.
Sure.
All right. So 5 gnoll spear attacks against the shield guardian.
It's good, yeah?
Those are going to be 2 misses, I believe. Yeah.
Mr. Knoll.
What's the target AC for me on this? On the
Oh, for the
shield guardian?
shield guardian.
Yeah.
Is it going to be...
16.
He's going to be 17.
17. It's 1 hit. 1 hit. Let's see. 1d8 plus 2. 8 points on the shield guardian from Knowles.
Cool.
And then knights go.
Shield Guardian has like a mess of hit points. Though, right?
142.
Okay.
He regenerates.
Regenerates
as well.
10 hit points each round.
Nice.
Methinks the Shield Guardian's going to do just fine until Ariel is in melee range, and then we're going to have some trouble.
I'm going to make a social roll on my turn.
Go figure.
2 hits from knights. Knights, I'm just going to use average damage. So 20 slashing damage from knights.
20 more? Okay.
Yeah. That is all for them.
Cool.
Sai's turn, and then Makati is on deck. Makati, I'll look up a cantrip for her. I assume she has Firebolt.
Alright, because I love keeping track of all this bullshit,
Sorry.
I'm going to summon 2 dryads.
That's being a druid, man. That's why I will never play one again.
Whatever C is, he's gonna get beaked twice.
Packard!
Get picked!
Can you
yeah.
summon multiple things at once?
That acts on my turn.
But
you already have the bird out.
Each summoning spell is a concentration spell.
I think that one is one of my spore guys.
One of them is, there's a spore power that, I don't know if that's this one, but...
Yeah, that's a spore guy.
Alright, cool.
That used my wild shape. So
Spore Unfortunate Souls.
Unfortunate.
It's more fortunate. It's fortunate.
It's
So one hit and
Were you targeting a knoll or a knight? I'll let you pick since we're not delineating with the tokens.
knight.
All right, sounds good.
D8. Would be 9, 11 damage.
11 damage on a knight. Got it. What letter?
C.
C. 11. Got it. Makati is going to shoot at a random knight with a cantrip. Bang. Miss. Moving on. Actually, Makati is not dumb. Is Makati on the board, or are we using Makati's token to represent
That's
Berlin?
Flynn.
All right. We can rectify that.
Erectify?
Damn it, you took it out of my mouth.
The erection?
You took my erectify out of my mouth.
That is Valin. You can make Makati back into Makati.
I am all greased up with hot poo, and I am ready for action.
Said that like Ron Burgundy. I don't know.
Greased up with hot poo and ready for action.
Yeah, and then Makati would have retreated away from Oriel.
K.
Who's that?
From
Men
Men
in
in
Black.
Black.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones character.
Valin, on her turn, uses her action to continue the incantation. She looks over and sees that Oriel has entered the battlefield, and there's a moment's panicked look in her eye.
Naturally.
All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice. Set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Kuzbalad, it is your turn.
I love my turn because it means I get to spoon the shit out of some bad guys. Which is what's going to happen with, I think the bee that we've been working on over here is going to get double spooned in the back of the nuts.
B has not been hurt.
Well, it's about to change.
Okay, go after B. B is a knight or a null?
We're going to say it's a knight.
Sounds good.
We're looking at a 18 is my low roll.
18, I believe, will hit. 18 matches, yes.
All right, fabulous. So it's 2 hits. We are going to be with the shield end spoon today. Bap. Ooh, pretty good. 8 points on the first one, 6 on the other one.
All right, 14 points. Noted.
And then the goat, I whistle, and he charges in. And he's going to go after... actually, he's going to back up and then charge in.
Yeah.
Because that's better. We're going to go after a knoll that is marked to look like a mage. So you can mark that down as mage knoll.
Mage knoll.
Mage knoll, this summer. 14 hit a mage knoll.
14 will hit a mage knoll.
I love to hear that because I charged and it's extra damage.
I'm sorry, 15 is their AC. You will not...
15?
You'll not hit them, unless you can give yourself a +1 somehow.
Actually, give myself a +2. The math is actually +8, not +6.
All right, I believe you.
It's based on my wisdom, and I forgot to update that.
Sure. I'm a guy like me.
What is it? And a +6 on damage, so 13 goat damage.
13 goat damage, noted.
And a strength save to see if he falls on his bum.
You got it. Where dice? Dice have
Where
left.
dice go?
Dice have departed. Dearly departed dice. That is a 16.
That is exactly what you need. He does
Okay.
not fall prone on his bum zone.
All right.
But he does get goated in the goat hole.
Oh, gross. Okay, anything else for you?
Nope.
All right, Una, it's your turn. And then it is Oriel. Oriel time. It's about to get Oriel up in this piece.
Sorry, just double checking something. Yeah, I'm just gonna. You know what? I will
I don't know what. Tell
just
me.
chop into Null Dirty Bastard.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. 17.
Hits.
Yeah.
That big fellow.
Big boy. That's 15 points of damage.
Yowza.
That's smart.
He's still up. What else you got?
That's about it.
Okay. It is Oriel. Can you advance her war party 30 feet? Just, yeah, in that general direction is fine. With her action, she issues a command, not pictured on the map, but will be in combat. Our ice methods, one of them blows a fog cloud over them.
Oh. Like blows a kiss.
Blows. Get fucked, idiot.
So they're obscured.
Yes.
The war party is, yeah. I thought we had a sorcerer that could cast Shatter on that. Oh well. Kate.
And you can remove Oriel from the board for the time being, please.
Oh, good, she's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, we did it.
we did it right.
Congratulations, guys. You win. Let's see. It is Zevelin's turn, and then it is NPCs.
Okay.
Twice in a row.
She's going to try to appeal to the honor and maybe intelligence of the knights here, and just announce, a common enemy advances upon us. If we wish to stand any chance of survival, we must face it now.
It sounds like a persuasion roll to me.
Oh, yeah. 23.
23. Okay. That is significantly successful. They will have disadvantage attacking you, and advantage attacking Oriel. However, they are not necessarily breaking the fight and going over to line up against you.
And I'll just say to my companions.
I mean, you yelled that.
Yes, I did, and I'll just add, if they wish to join us in the offensive against her, let them break. Trying to keep the language brief here, so I guess that can be considered my action.
Okay.
Shield Guardian, I'm gonna have him just try to push out of the way of these guys.
Okay.
Not hurt them.
All right.
So contested strength check with B there.
I have a feeling I know how this is going to go.
Well, do I get advantage for being large?
Don't think so.
Then yeah, I just have +4.
All right.
So 16.
And that was against a knight?
Yep.
12. You still succeed.
Is that enough space for a large creature to move through?
Sure.
Okay.
We're on hexes. Nothing matters here.
Yep, disengage.
It's lawless.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward Valen.
Mm-hmm.
And zipping the way toward Valen with my movement. And just pulling out the laser rifle.
Okay.
Because it's clear by Zev's expression, if anybody could even see it, is we have a bigger problem right now.
It's true.
And she does not like that we're fighting knights and not us.
You got it.
Who will kill all of us.
Anything else for Zevelin?
That's all I can do. I assume the persuasion check was an action.
Yeah. That's you got to roll out of it. So yeah. And it's going to be helpful.
Hopefully.
Let's see. So barbarians shooting at skeletons with disadvantage because they're obscured. Mm-hmm. That's a 1. The other barbarians don't really understand that you're trying to reorganize the line, so they're just going to keep shooting at knights. That wouldn't have been at disadvantage, so they're within 1 of each other. I'm going to say that they hit. A skeleton takes, or a knight takes 9 points of damage.
Almost for regeneration.
All right. Let's see. How are knights doing? Cowardly. All right.
It's fine. They can flee the battlefield if they want, but like fighting us, just a waste of resources.
Ben, can you remove the 3 tokens closest to you from the board?
These 3 here?
Yep.
They fuck right off.
They break and flee.
Good choice.
The 3 closest to you turn and face Oriel. They appear to be catching what, or they're closest to the party. There you go. Yeah, they appear to be on board with the plan. The other 3 are engaged in goat combat and will be fucking up a goat.
The Quizen goat.
So I'm going to say 2 gnolls, 1 knight.
Sure.
2 gnolls, 1 cup.
God. Picture it.
Look at it. Look at it. That's a 1. That's a 16.
That will hit.
All right.
No, actually, will not. It's 17 now.
Okay. And 1 knight. Knight does good things. Knight does
real good things, man. Just to let him in.
It's a knight with a G. Good night.
No.
Good night.
Blimey.
22.
That'll get me.
And 22.
Okay.
Let's see. 20 points of slashing damage.
Whoa!
From the goat.
Ow!
He gets goaded.
Ouch!
So the knights are like, you're right, we're gonna go fight the goddess, but first, fuck this goat. This goat is a
Fuck
dick.
this goat, man.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Like,
They thought that's what you meant when a common enemy approaches. They were looking at the goat.
We all feel that way sometimes. About 9 times specifically.
All right, so yeah, they form a skirmish line in front between Oriel and you guys. because they also feel the badness coming. It is Sai's turn. Then it is Makati.
Oh boy. Alright, Dryads will each cast Bark Skin on each other and move on.
Okay.
Birdo, I guess they're in a cloud, right?
Birdo's here.
Yeah, they're in a fog cloud.
He's gonna hang back just because I feel like he'll go in there and probably get wasted. Then I can jump in and tank as well. It's me. I've got Warcaster. I can do shit. I got 72 hit points, man.
Great feat.
Is that it for you, Sai?
That's it.
All right, Makati will shoot a firebolt at a Cold Light Walker.
Pew.
And crit.
Hey!
Marvelous.
Kate, your dice are better when you're not here.
Yeah, I'm
You should have COVID more often.
I'm better at your character than you are.
Kate.
More often.
21 points of damage to the, we're just going to say Cold Light Walker L, because that's,
On your left.
He's a loser.
On your left, ling ling.
which brings us to Valin. Behold her everlasting rhyme. See how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. With that, the entirety of the battlefield begins to tremble, and you can see visible cracks starting to form in the waterfall as the way begins to part. Huge chunks of ice are falling into the crevasse and spilling out on the ground. They're not a danger to you, but it's clear that this glacier is starting to split vertically.
Nice.
Puspilad, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Oh boy. I'm going to cast a magic spell. I'm going to cast a 3rd level spell. And I am going to turn to Nyantai and yell something in Goat, and Nyantai will nod. And I clap my hands, and a cloud of just discarded snow, and a second Nyantai appears. Right there.
Oh, God.
Hey!
He's a barrel.
So now we literally have 2 9-ties on the board?
Yes.
We have a barrel of goats.
Worse! You made the fire worse!
And specifically, I'm summoning Fae, and we're doing the Fuming Fae. So when the Fuming Fae arrives, he gets to take his actions immediately after my turn is complete. The real Nyantai is also going to keep working on Mage Knoll that he's been working on for a while.
Yeah, I got him.
With a 25 to hit. Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, horrible hit. He is on this kind of dice. For 9 points.
That's exactly enough. You can remove him from the board.
Boof.
He boofs.
And then the Nyantai gives the look to the knight, like, you want to keep going? Let's go, pal. Do this all day. And then fake Nyantai gets to act. And fake Nyantai gets to multi-attack. And he's going to do it with a short sword. So first he teleports 30 feet right next to this guy.
He's a goat with a sword?
Yeah. Stat block, man. I don't know.
Just holding a sword in his mouth.
Yeah, like
It's hard
Balanced precariously on his horns.
It's hard to do flavor and also read the stat block, but yes.
Wolf Sif.
Yes, sure. I think it's just really sharp horns. So he's going to get all horny up on this short light walker guy.
Horny goatweed, yeah.
He gets advantage when he does his Fuming Fae trick, which unfortunately is probably still going to miss. Yeah, it's pretty fucking awful. What is my spell attack mod? Christ, I should have read this better.
Your wisdom's +4, right?
It's, wisdom +4.
So it's +7.
And then +8, because we have proficiency of +4 now.
Oh, right, roll a 9.
Yeah. So that's going to be 15. On a cold
Light Walker?
Yeah.
Probably enough, right?
Probably not. Let's find out.
Armor class 13.
Hey-oh!
2 damage.
Good.
It's solid. I'm not disappointed in any way. So it's going to do it's 5, 6, 7, 8 points of slashing, plus 6 points of fuck is this? Force.
So for a total of
14.
14. All right. Yep. It takes the damage.
And it makes goat noises.
Lovely. Anything else for you or your pets?
I've got movement for days, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just get closer to Valin.
You got it. All right. Let's see. That's it for Koos. It is Una's turn.
I'm gonna move and dash up towards the Lynn.
All right.
60 feet, roughly.
Easily, yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Una Memento.
Una Memento? Is that like, her dad's fingernail clippings or something?
Yes.
Toenail clippings, actually.
Doritos.
Fritos.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Cool new models, by the way, Dave.
Oh, thank you. That's from Elden Ring.
Okay. Which I will play once I have my Steam Deck.
There you go.
So good.
His PS4 ain't cutting it anymore.
With a Wilhelm scream, give me a Wilhelm scream. One of the yours was better than his.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
One of the barbarians on top of the glacier falls and lands in a broken bone pile of gelatinous man goo.
Wow.
He was very excited.
And the other one gets his throat torn out as Auril has taken flight and landed on top of the glacier and is literally just Darth Vadering, Rogue One-ing through these barbarians, leaving none alive.
Fuck.
And yeah, just literally just shoving them off cliffs, taloning them, and dropping them.
Mean.
The other barbarians look across the frozen waterfall and see this happening, and start waving and gesturing to each other, and they're bringing over a pile of like a sled full of stones, river stones that they had brought to drop on enemy invaders. And they shout down to you and Valin and the party and say, "Get through the waterfall. We'll hold the gap."
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah.
Badass.
We are ready to believe you.
All right. Knights. The 3 knights that are on your side are going to advance towards Auril's war party. These poor bastards. They're going to focus on the left Cold Light Walker because it seems like it's been injured.
It has been goaded.
Oh, and actually, it's not their turn yet. Back them up because I just did Auril. I forgot the rest of her party.
No diggity.
Cold Light Walker on the left.
I'd like to back it up.
Is within
back,
60 feet of pretty much everybody, right?
Yep.
Kuz Bulad, you have been an asshole.
That's very true.
No dispute.
Even the party agrees.
He focuses his gaze upon you.
Is it a ranged attack? Does he have disadvantage from the goat?
Oh, does the goat impose disadvantage?
For range attacks, it's melee combatant.
If you're attacking the close combat.
Oh, is it only in the
You can
close
still
combat?
technically fire at distant targets without penalty.
Wah.
Wang.
Waluigi.
18?
Does not get you there. Fuck
Oof.
yeah.
Ooh.
So the beam of light that emits from the face of this thing shoots like right over your shoulder, and you feel the rush of cold upon cold as it goes by you.
I said across his nose, not up it.
Second Cold Light Walker can see the goat. Yeah. Goat's out in no man's land.
He's a goat. It's not no goat's land.
What do I see? Bird, Dryad, Shield Guardian. Shield Guardian looks like a likely target.
Which is regenerating constantly.
They put enough damage on it. It'll be just fine for them.
Yeah. Let's see. 17?
That hits exactly.
25 points of cold damage.
Oof.
Okay. And remarkably, it is not resistant to cold at all, so yeah. 25, you said?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I suppose, like, it's made out of metal. Like,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be
It gets
resistant
brittle,
to cold.
yeah.
Can you advance it 30 feet towards the knights?
This guy?
Yep. And he gets a second attack. He will slam this guy.
Whoa!
Slam.
Dun,
In the back of his
dun,
Dracula?
dun, dun. And actually, the other Cold Light Walker that shot at you, he can advance 30 feet towards, I guess, the Shield Guardian. Closest target.
Fit Goat gets in there as Fit Goat action. And probably hits. That is
Knock him
a
over.
21.
Ah.
21
damage.
hits, yeah, do damage.
Damage on these guys is pretty good. So that's 5 plus. So 12 on the first one, and then 3. So a total of 15 points on that.
All right.
But yeah, that's big damage.
Yep. It is going to slam the Shield Guardian. Crit.
Okay.
For 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
Plus 28 cold damage.
Whoa!
Plus 28.
Ooh.
Yeah, so 22 plus 28, 50.
50 damage.
Alright, got it.
Whoa!
That's his new name.
50.
50 damage.
50 damage.
Starting to actually look damage now.
Yeah, that's better.
He's robo-bloodied.
Horrible.
All right, frost giant
oiled.
skeletons. One is going to attack fake goat.
Don't you dare touch him.
Not Foat!
The fakest of all time.
I need stat block.
I really should have gotten scrap paper to keep track of their hit points.
Do healing spells work on constructs in 5th edition?
They do not.
You'd
But
be
you
mending,
can use
right?
mending to heal like 1d6 hit points or something.
That's fine. He has regeneration. He'll be alright.
That's going to be 22 and 24.
They both hit.
All right, 50 damage.
Fake goat is smoked.
And advance that skeleton 30 feet towards the party.
He's smote.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Master smote.
Skeleton that looks like a Duergar advances 30 feet behind the Cold Light Walkers. And the last skeleton advances upon Nyantai.
Yeah, knock class.
23 and 18.
On Nyantai?
Yep.
They both hit.
50 points of damage.
Night untie.
Very good. All right, that is all of the Oriel War Party. Now it is knights.
They're feeling very bold now.
Yeah. The knight closest to you fucks off. The knight facing down the skeleton disengages and fucks off.
Druids, go get them.
The other 3 knights are going after the Cold Light Walker
Yes.
with advantage
Good stuff.
Bold boys.
because they were granted advantage by Zev's impassioned speech.
Excellent.
Let's see.
Fuck him up, He-Man.
Miss. Hit.
How many attacks each did they get?
They don't get a multi. Oh, they do get a multi-attack. So miss hit. That's one hit.
Oh.
Hit.
Ganondorf.
Hit. Hit.
Hooray.
I like the sound of this.
Miss. So 4 times 40 damage to this frost giant skeleton.
Incredible.
They're going after Cold Light Walker.
You mean the cold?
Oh, it's Cold Light Walker. Yeah, undamaged Cold Light Walker.
Cold Light R.
Yep. Thank you. 40. Yeah. Big damage. Big damage.
That is big damage.
All right. That was another person's turn. Aurelia uses a legendary action.
Don't like it.
But she's using them up.
May not matter if we're all dead.
At the bottom of the, directly in front of the glacier. Nope. In front of Aurelia. Boom. She uses her legendary action as, the dead body she just tossed off the glacier, raises it as a Cold Light Walker.
Feck.
So its bones sort of like crackle into place, and it rises up, and the face melts away, and just like blue-white light comes out.
I feel like she
That was
can
her-
summon more things than I can.
Odds are good.
That was her legendary action. Knights went. Now it is Sai's turn, and then Makati.
For casting the spell Entangle, if 2 of them are in the same area, is that 2 checks, or...
Do they all make the check separately, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
they
think
all
so,
make
yeah.
it separately.
So you could pull off, like... You could angle it so that you get all the enemies here.
Except for the big guy down there.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Better to have many of them entangled than...
I think we can handle the skeletons. It's the Frostlight Walkers that are a big problem right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but it can only... it only covers 20 feet, so I don't think I can get everything, but maybe the 2 big guys.
You can get the 2 big guys and the 2 Frostlight Walkers. You won't be able to get the one in front of her, but you can
Yeah,
get those 4
these
bad guys.
These 4 would be great, especially having those restrained.
Alright, so yeah,
That's also a concentration spell, though.
the Dryads cast it,
Oh.
and they use...
Druids are broken.
Druids are like a Ponzi scheme.
They are. Absolutely.
You've never seen that video about how to break the game with druids, where you just summon like 800 pixies or whatever it
They
is.
summon each other. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to have the Druids cast Entangle on those idiots.
So it's 2 Cold Light Walkers and 2 Frost Giant Skeletons?
Yeah.
Alright, what's my target number?
Strength DC 16.
Alright.
And it's 2 checks for each because they're both casting the spell.
Alright, I will do the Frost Giant Skeletons first. The number 2.
Number 2.
Let's see. That is going to be, what's their... Oh, yeah. That's pass 1, pass 2, Next skeleton. Pass 1, pass 2. Cold Light Walkers are not as strong as Frost Giant skeletons.
Starting Cold Light R.
Cold Light R. Fails. Entangled. And Cold Light L. Passes 1, fails the second.
Yes. All right. Well, that's actually great.
And, I mean, it's also difficult terrain form, regardless of pass or fail.
The Terminator 2 sound is great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
They lose their bark skin, but oh well.
Yeah.
Yep. Worth it. They're going to lose their lives in it.
Makati's that bitch.
Now has advantage to hit the restrained ones.
Yeah, we'll shoot a restrained Cold Light Walker, the one that's taking the most damage.
It's Tabu.
Probably.
Let's not tell her that, though. She'll cry again.
No,
Getting
It's
embarrassed.
Pavu.
got him.
Let's see. Shoots the Cold Light Walker for 2d10 points of damage. 13.
Not bad.
Yeah, actually, this Cold Light Walker is looking pretty fucked up. And we'll, kind of close ranks up on the waterfall, sensing that it's about to open. And at the end of Makati's turn, Sovereign of Summer's Lost, General of Winter's War, long live the Queen of Cold and Frost, may she reign forevermore. And with one final shake, you get a gap about that wide opening up in the waterfall, just big enough for you to start squeezing through. There's going to be one turn left as you all move up to the waterfall. But once you hit the waterfall, once you hit the blue marks on the glacier, you're out of combat. You're safe. All right,
We can go in now?
you can go in now. You still got to get there though.
Stupendous.
And Valin's not a hero. She finishes her action to cast a spell and uses her movement to fuck off.
Yep, she's safe. That's fine.
Yep, off the board. Koos, it is your turn. Una's on deck.
All right. I will Koos my way up to here. The Cold Light Walker is looking pretty bad, you say.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to hit it with a big fucking spoon.
Was that the other one that was damaged?
Left
both
is the
pretty
more
bad.
damage. They're both damaged.
Okay.
The first swing is real bad, so the second swing is still bad. Why is it so bad?
They had very
They have a very low
hold
armor
on.
class. What did you get?
12.
That's 13.
I'll
So
give you inspiration.
Okay. That's better. So that's going to hit that time around. We're going to go ahead and kabonk this
Well,
lad.
and plus you have advantage. They're restrained. I don't need to give you inspiration.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, let me throw one more die
I'm
at
going to
this.
take my inspiration back.
Yeah, take your inspiration back. I'm going to hit twice because of
no
that.
goose backsies.
All right. That is like way better. Thank you for that reminder. I totally had forgotten. 8 points on one, 4 points on the other. Or 5 points on the other. Excuse me.
How we looking? Dead.
Got him. All right, great.
Thank you.
You need this back because it didn't go in the 10. I don't think I should be staying out here. I think we all need to go on our turns.
Fucking
So mobile triggers and I get the fuck right out of town.
All right. Koos is off the board and safe. I'm going to move your pin over here. I'm going to move Valin's pin over here so I can keep track of these things. Una, it is your turn, and then Oriel.
Did we judge whether the Cold Light Walkers did not like our shooty sticks or
They were resistant to radiant damage.
the resistant to radiant damage? Okay.
But you have advantage to hit that one.
Yeah, I'm not a hero.
Well, you could still shoot
Eldritch
and move.
Blast.
Yeah.
I'm not a hero. I ate my uncle.
Yeah.
I made a hero out of my parents.
You know what? I will.
Do it out of spite. Not heroism.
Sorry.
You're fine.
2 beams at 5th level. Alright, so I will Eldritch Blast this motherfucker.
Yeah, get him.
And
He's going to be Cold Light Walker new.
both beams have to target
Which is
one
CLW.
object,
You
right?
can target the same thing or different things.
Yeah.
And this one, if it's worth anything to you, you get advantage on and he's really damaged.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I'm gonna try for.
I'd say target that.
I'm gonna get greedy and go for both.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
You got to pick which die is for which guy, though.
Right, but I've got an advantage on this one.
Okay, so you roll.
Yeah, roll the one with advantage first.
That'll hit.
Crit.
Yeah. All right. Greed might pay off this time around.
All right.
So it should be 2d10, I believe.
10.
40-10. Is correct.
Right.
It's only one beam.
No. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
each
2d10.
beam.
Oh, the
still is
beams
only
aren't 2d10?
Each beam is only
Yeah,
one
you
d10.
get more beams as you
You get
go.
more beams, not more dice.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I was going to say, because Firebolt went up at 5th level or something.
Yeah.
You also get more beans.
That just makes you
Just
gassy.
a bag of mummy beans, yeah.
But they're good to fiber.
12.
12 damage?
Yep.
All right.
Pretty spicy.
Plus, do you have agonizing?
No.
No, I just have regular.
All right, and
Basic
now
pitch.
a regular roll on the other guy.
Cold white new.
Shit. The old shit and crit.
And give it them, take it away.
Yep. And so I fuck off into the waterfall.
Beautiful. All right, what's left?
Real. And me.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Wouldn't want to follow that out, though.
Yeah, Oriel has a fly speed of
Too much.
60. Can you land Oriel within 60 feet of her current position, as close to Zev as she'll get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 with movement to spare.
Oof. Good thing you have a shield guardian.
Yes.
For now.
Let's see, what can she do? She's gonna fold that thing in half. Actually, I'm sorry. You can take her off the map. She's gonna hover above Zev, 60 feet up, and hit her with a chromatic orb.
Okay. Have fun with that. Hope you feel good about yourself.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right.
Good job.
I saw the die. I was like, maybe. No.
She's a goddess. Max damage, and 5. 21 points of cold damage.
Okay, uncanny dodge to make that 10, and then 5 goes to their shield guardian. So I take 5.
The candy bar? Delicious.
They are great.
Haven't done those in a while.
Good. So good.
That's good that she's not next to me. Pretty happy about that.
All right, and now the frost giant skeleton will advance on Zeppelin.
Stop.
Sorry, brother. These guys are brutal.
Brutal.
Let's see. Uh, 13
Miss.
and 12.
Miss.
All right,
Yeah,
you missed
fucking lucky
twice.
on that. That was a 4 and a 3 on those dice.
Yeah. Let's see.
There is terror on Zev's face.
Kaiju battle. Frost giant skeleton advances on shield guardian.
It's time to get fucked. We have the same haircut.
Pawn takes queen.
One of us has to go home and change.
We all take the queen. Actually, see within 60 feet.
It's difficult terrain to get to for what that's worth.
It's 5 feet.
Yeah.
It probably has a really great Constitution score, doesn't it? Oh, we're gonna find out. Make a Constitution saving throw on the shield guardian.
8. I rolled low.
Oh, no.
You take 35 cold damage and paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Oh!
Is it immune to
Cannot
paralyze?
be paralyzed.
Okay, well that's good, but still 35 cold.
35, yeah, that's rough. That's rough, bro.
We're down to we gotta be down under 20 hit points for that thing now.
It's looking bad.
Yeah.
It's taking 123 damage and has 142 hit points. Wow. It'll regenerate 10 at the start of his turn, which is coming up now.
But it soaked that much damage that you guys didn't have to eat.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep, that was a worthy side quest.
And let's see, there is one Cold Light Walker still alive.
There is. Well, 2. The new one and the
restrained.
Oh, the new one, yeah. The non-restrained one's going to advance 30 feet towards Devlin. Still can't hit you. Actually, I'm sorry, it can. It has its beam attack.
It has a laser.
Yeah.
Fucking laser beams.
Sorry, you're just the closest one to the waterfall, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do some acrobatics to get through that gap.
Fortunately, the ray is not nearly its worst attack, and it's only a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The other one is going to focus its beam on... the dryads just fucking entangled it, so it's going to shoot one of the dryads.
Okay. Disadvantage, right? Because he's restrained.
Disadvantage on attack rolls, yeah.
Okay. Alright, then...
Or it can use its action to try to break out.
I already rolled the dice. Too late to take it back now. It's going to miss. But it can slam a knight. Oof.
With
Slam
disadvantage.
knights.
It has disadvantage.
Yep. Which it didn't hit anyway, so yeah. Misses. Misses. Alright, I think that's it for Aurel's forces. Knights, Jesus, are having a rough time of it.
No, they got a restrained guy to beat on. They can actually win this fight.
They're gonna gang up on this Cold Light Walker.
Which one's the next? Number 2
Miss.
on the board?
I think 3.
Yeah, so we're on the initiative.
Oh. 3.
Oh, did I got skipped.
Did you?
Yeah.
Go.
Sweet. Shield Guardian regenerates. It's had enough of this shit.
One day away from retirement.
Okay, so it can disengage and go, by the look of it.
Yeah.
All right, you have disengage. Get the fuck out of here. I will cover its retreat by. I will shoot a bow. Yeah, let's get that Cold Light Walker off our trail.
This one or that one?
The one that's you guys probably got that in hand.
The Knight's probably got that one.
Yep. Zev, I think, is just terrified that everything's suddenly coming at her. She will use her action to disengage and her movement to go in there.
Okay.
And before she goes, Mastermind benefit to kind of 6 to Sai.
Yeah. Seems legit.
Yeah. She'll just cry out desperately, Sai, hurry up! Speaking in the goblin tongue, you have to make it, I can't lose you.
Also, as a bookkeeping note, regain 21 hit points, and the Shield Guardian regains 20 hit points. Because you were skipped in your order, you wouldn't have taken that damage. You would have been fucked off by then.
I don't mind. Well, okay. Thank you. I don't mind her still having been assaulted.
I mean, for flavor purposes, you all saw it happen. It's bad news.
Yeah. Regain how much?
You regain 21. That's what the Chromatic Orb did. And the Shield Guardian will regain 20. I think it got hit by the...
And absorb some of me.
Yeah.
I can work it out.
Right. For you, I think it was only a total net of 5.
Yeah, so I'm going to heal that much.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
We're going to hand wave some of the NPC combat. The Knights finish off the Cold Light Walker. And then the Frost Giant Skeleton advances and kills one of them. The other two disengage and try to fuck off.
Try being the operative word.
Yeah. All right, that should take care of most of our NPCs. The barbarians are looking down at the battlefield with this pallet of rocks they're getting ready to drop to try and fill the gap, and they're frantically waving you in. But one of them is frantically waving you in, 2 of them are manning this thing, and 2 in the back are stone-faced, knowing they're going to their deaths, drawing spears.
Yep. It's time to go toe-to-toe with this bitch.
Yep.
What a way to go.
Side, it's your turn, and the Makati's on deck.
Pretty
You have
hardcore.
advantage on whatever roll you need to make to get out of here.
Alright, Dryads are going to advance on this. Bird is going to attack, and then I'm going to dash and run past, I guess, 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay, one from the Cold Light Walker. One
As a
from the
goblin,
skeleton?
don't you have the ability to avoid attacks opportunity? Isn't that your racial thing?
He can disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah.
You need to use a bonus to direct your minions?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Might be better off disengaging than telling your minions to attack.
Well, controlling my minions is an action, and I can bonus disengage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're disengaging?
So do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, no attacks on you then. All right, cool. Size off the board. Makati is going to run by the skeleton and absorb, disengage and run by the skeleton. I think she can make it. And I believe that's all the heroes off the board.
Hey.
Am I missing anybody?
Aril's a pretty big hero.
In her own mind.
The barbarians are the real heroes of the story.
Yeah, they are. And also the Birda. The Birda did 87 damage last turn.
Yeah.
Her last game.
Let me find
Took out 3
Oh, I'm so
gnolls.
grateful I got those knights off our back.
And 2 of them made it home. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
2 of them made it further away.
Yeah. They might still get Auril all up in their butt zone, but we'll find out.
They might have learned an important lesson.
Don't fuck with Auril.
With a shaking, a violent tremor in the earth, a pallet of tons of rocks closes the gap after you go, and you're left in a icy tunnel, completely devoid of light, The din of battle outside is slowly being drowned out through feet of rock that are being dropped from above. And with a tremor in her voice, Valin casts a light spell to bring some illumination to the darkness. And
Aloud dancing lights.
And looks upon all of you and says, "We've made it this far at the cost of many lives. Let us not linger here and make it be in vain. On to our goal."
Giving Sai a hug and looking at my companions with a solemn look, Sam just nods and proceeds to get ready.
All right. You are safely within the Caverns of Hunger. All right. So, some environmental information about the caves in which you find yourself.
They have a grumpy face in them.
It's the grumpy face in the corner of the map. Yeah, he's mad about life. You would too if you were the corner of the map.
Same, bro.
I will cast Long Strider on my dude.
All right, sounds good.
And also spam mending as he regenerates.
The cavern ceilings are 30 feet high and made of smooth ice. The tunnel ceilings range from 10 to 15 feet high unless otherwise noted. I'll let you know if that changes and it's relevant. I think your shield guardian is still not so tall that it matters. He's not squeezing to get through these hallways.
Right.
All areas are cast in complete darkness unless otherwise noted. Valin is providing a light source. Evelyn is providing a light source. Mm-hmm. Most of you can see in the dark at this point, so it's not going to be, wildly appropriate to worry about it too much. But
all of us.
I'm going to do this little fog of war thing with the gimp. Echoes. Sound travels quickly here. All wisdom perception checks to hear sounds in these caves have advantage. And ice slides. There are going to be changes in elevation in the hallways. I will let you know what direction they are. For the most part, you're going to be traveling down. Traveling down is no problem. Traveling up is difficult terrain. You have a climb speed, doesn't matter. Niantic doesn't matter.
Because he's dead.
Because he's dead. I'm assuming he's coming back tomorrow, though.
Maybe.
But yeah, just be aware. I'll let you know if it's necessary. But if you're traveling through these tunnels, it might be difficult terrain going back the way you came. And you find yourselves on the other side of the rock wall that has fallen to fill this area in the waterfall that you've opened with one obvious tunnel. This ends here. One obvious tunnel that goes down this way.
Look at that tunnel.
Is the face where we're at?
You are in this area here. This is the waterfall. Okay. If you can see the cursor from there. Mm-hmm. This is the waterfall, so you would be right in this area here.
The faces are real being like, God damn it.
Just imagine this is a real on the other side, just like perturbed over the rocks, like for real bitches.
You're gonna drop, I'm a fucking goddess, you're gonna drop some rocks? Okay.
Are you for real?
Yeah! Gross, I hate that.
God dang it, Coach.
Dang old Ranger, man.
Texas Ranger.
Yeah, so the waterfall split, and behind it was a cave. The opening of the cave has been blocked up with the rocks. The split in the waterfall is like 100 feet high, but the opening into the caves itself is a much smaller doorway. That's what's been blocked up. And the rocks are going to buy you some time to get a head start on Oriel, but you imagine, if you linger too long, she's going to catch up to you.
Yeah. In other words, there's no short resting, and we need to
I was about to ask you, before I even cast anything, do we want to short rest?
No, we can't.
I'm going to rule that short rests are something you can do. However, the more distance you put between yourself and the waterfall, probably the safer that short rest will be. Long rests are directly out of the question, at least for the time being. I'll let you know if that changes.
Okay. In that case, we should probably start... Well, those of us who were damaged should probably drink some stuff.
Paint thinner. Bleach.
Yeah, some turpentine, you know.
Sai has 4,912 spell slots, so it might be better to cast spells than drink the drinks.
Yeah, I do have Cure Wounds and, I guess, Healing Word if you want.
Okay, I got some scrolls and some greater healing potions as well. But yes, I'll ask Sai if he can patch me up.
Sure, but... How many cure wounds would you need?
This one should be fine.
Yeah. Boom.
Thanks, bud.
Slap!
One of the 5 fingers to the face.
What's the undamage?
I said cast.
Do it now.
It's okay. It
No.
happens to everyone.
Get out of here.
Fine, make me roll it, you bitch.
Get to the chasm.
9.
Oriel's here.
I am almost at full. Thank
Too
you.
funny.
Can Sai spare another healing spell?
Motherfucker.
Gotcha.
9 again.
Hey,
Oh.
that's actually huge.
That is a genuinely good question. We got these scrolls for a reason. If we want to preserve his spells for anything cool that he can nuke the enemy with.
Scrolls we can do on our own without needing any help.
Yeah.
While we have the party together, we should be using the resources that we need to be together to use.
Yep. No, I'm just saying if he has cool druid spells that he would rather use those slots for, then by all means speak up.
Do you have cool druid spells? Do you have any cool druid spells?
Are you even...
Any cool spells?
I thought you
Or are you
man.
just a useless turd?
So, keeping her voice low, seeing that the acoustics in here are way too good, Zeb will just say, "Shall I handle scouting then?
Yep. We should make haste.
Or are we moving as a unit?"
We shouldn't stray too far from each other.
Okay.
No more than, I would say, 20, 30 feet. That being the case, if sound travels so well in here, maybe we should just travel as a group.
I look at the shield guardian, whose footfalls are probably pretty ponderous.
Ka-dunk, ka-dunk,
Yeah.
ka-dunk, yeah.
She's like, "Yes,
I don't think we're sneaking up on anybody.
I'm not used to traveling with such range." She touches it. "A clunky companion."
All right.
And it regenerates. It regenerates.
It does.
This thing is so fucking busted.
Yeah, it is.
I love
it. I mean, when it comes time to go toe-to-toe with Oriel, I say it makes it 2 rounds, but...
Yeah, but until then,
Yeah, oh yeah.
it is so fucking good.
All right, so what, if any, precautions are you taking as far as stealth goes? Anything, or are you just saying it's a lost cause?
I think just moving at a slow pace so we don't run into any traps
Okay.
would be good. So I will drop concentration on dancing lights to detect magic.
Okay.
Thing.
If you were going to just take the lead on the party and we're staying close together, I'll come with you because my passive perception's through the roof, so we can both look for traps.
Okay. And you know what? I'm actually going to hold off on... Well, no, it'll last an hour. Yeah, long strider on the shield guardian as well.
Okay, very
In case
good.
he needs to get to a place fast.
All right. So are you advancing a little bit ahead of the party, or are you guys just really...
Let's take in our surroundings.
Okay.
This is the only path forward?
This is the only path forward from where you are.
Okay. Then in that case, I will just... I'll ask Koos to keep an eye on the natural terrain to make sure that there's not going to be any things falling from the sky like stalactites.
Or things busting through ice walls is the other thing.
Yep.
And
Anything
I think
that
we're
looks
just...
disturbed, I will just look for magical traps and mechanical traps as well,
Sure,
as I usually do.
Yeah, we're just a unit with the two of us taking point.
Okay.
The whole group is in one group.
Okay.
And
And no stealth checks then.
No stealth checks, it's not worth it.
Okay.
it wouldn't do us much good.
Yeah.
We have light going from Valen, and we have the
Stompy
stomps of the shield
robot.
guardian.
Yeah, we're not sneaking up on anybody. This is a big room. Got stuff in it.
Oh, yeah.